Now, you may have noticed if you've seen any of my comments on other YouTube videos that I've been trying to defend Qliphorts because people have been saying that they're too broken, and I thought they're pretty good. You know, good recursability, good search power, a bit like Dragon Rulers back in the day, but they don't have any stupid cards like Super Rejuvenation. And then they got a theme Super Rejuvenation, and I cried hard. So, the card in question is Qliphort Assembler. It is a level 5 normal pendulum machine, so it means it can be searched by Summoner's Art and Tool, and it has a pendulum scale of 1, so it works with Tool to pendulum summon basically all of your Qliphorts. And yeah, its effect is you cannot special summon monsters except for Qli monsters. This effect cannot be negated, and during the end phase, if the monster was tribute summoned for this turn, you can draw a number of cards equal to the number of Qli monsters you tributed for tribute summons this turn. So it's definitely a Super Rejuvenation then. And yeah, if that's not bad enough, then you have more cards, and they're even more annoying because, you know, they cover all the bases that were once weaknesses in the deck. For instance, Qliphort Axis. So this card has the effect of you can normal summon this card without tributing. If this card is normal summoned without tributing or special summon, its attack becomes 4, its attack becomes 1800. If this card is normal summoned or set, it is unaffected by the effects of any monster whose original level or rank is lower than this card's current level. Now to the important bit. If your opponent has more monsters in the graveyard than you do, then you gain life points equal to the difference times 300 and also inflict the same amount of damage to your opponent. So the limiting factor of tool searches is now no longer a problem because you can just gain the life points and then inflict more to your opponent. So if your opponent has 10 more monsters in the graveyard than you do, which is pretty easy, then you inflict 3000 damage and gain 3000 life points. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. And that's not all, because they get another thing! Qliphort! When a level 4 or lower monster is normal or flip summoned, negate the effect until the end of this turn. When a level 5 or higher monster is special summoned, negate its effects until the end of this turn, but banish them when they leave the field if you do not control another Qliphort and this card to the graveyard. So another thing that's searchable by Tool and basically is skill drain. The only thing it really doesn't affect are things like Monarchs, which is good because they've got new support, which I'm going to talk about in my next video, and the big Qliphorts, like Disc, for the OTK, and the tributed effects. But yeah, this basically, well, basically what it does is pretty cool for the Qliphort player anyway, is that it negates the Qliphort effects so they gain their full attack at the cost of losing their level immunity to the end of the turn, and then at the end of the turn it gets its level immunity back because it's been normal summoned. And basically if your opponent tries to synchro or fusion summon or ritual summon anything, then its effects are negated until the end of the turn and you banish them when they leave the field. So GG Necros and Shadows, you stood a chance before but now you're screwed. But yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. There is no defending this, not at all. And to rub salt in the wound, they have another Qliphort, which isn't as broken as Killer, but it cannot be special summoned. It's level 9, 2900 attack, 2500 defense. Cannot be special summoned, requires 3 Qli monsters to normal summon or set. If this card is normal summon or set, it's unaffected by spell or trap card effects and by activated effects by any monster whose original level or rank is lower than this card's current level. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, take control of that monster at the end phase. Yeah, they got a big eye. Yeah, it's ridiculous. No, they haven't learned. Yeah, I know. People are going to be salty. A lot of people are probably going to quit, especially, or take a break for the format. Yeah. I've been trying to be calm and not salty, but it's hard when Konami do stupid shit like this. Yeah. GG.